What up, big time gang? This is another Russian diver battery change video. This one is model number 18580, 52 millimeter Russian diver, gold bezel, black dial, all stainless steel case and bracelet. This one has a Japanese PC21 movement, and it takes a 377 battery. So this is one of the rare instances where I don't have a Renata for it. So we're going to be using an Energizer. It is what it is. It's still a decent battery. Just I don't have a Renata for it. So we're going to crack this open after the intro and get right into the battery change. So, battery changes. Something I like to do for you guys is to show you a quick tutorial how to do a battery change. Obviously, if you're an expert watching this and you get triggered, just click off the video, bro. I don't need to hear anything. This is for the novice like me. If you're a professional with all the fancy tools and everything, good for you. But I don't have that option or that luxury. So I do the next best thing. Took the micro adjustment pin out. It's simple as depressing the spring pin and popping it out, keeping your finger over it so it doesn't pop out and fly away. And then we're good to go. We're going to use a handy dandy case back opener and we're going to get this thing cracked open. So that's a little too snug. There we go. Now we're just setting it in the notches of the case back. Now just give it a nice turn to the left. Pop it open. Once it begins to spin, it gets a lot easier to spin. You don't got to put nearly as much force. This is the homie Ben's watch. So thanks to Ben, I got an opportunity to feature a few cool watches. And you guys get to see some more battery changes. So it's a win-win for everybody. Look at that tiny movement in this ginormous case. That's ridiculous. Oh, that's kind of okay. I'll just keep my comments to myself. But wow, this is why I stopped collecting diesel. Honestly, is because this is what a diesel watch was like, opening it from the back, or other brands too. You know, most Invictas have robust, big movements, and it fills a majority of the case. They still have plastic retainers, but not nearly that drastic of a situation there. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous. Now, I get it. The watch is affordable. They put a really, really cheap movement in it so that we can afford the watch, and, you know, it makes perfect sense. But when you're doing it in a 52 millimeter case and you have that much space, it just looks weird to me. I guess there's nothing wrong with it. It's just my own personal feeling on it. It's just, I feel like if a watch is huge, it should have, I mean, I'm not saying a movement should be 52 millimeters around, but it should have a movement that at least, you know, is substantial, where you have a reason to make the watch that big, not just because you want to make a watch that big. So I replaced the battery, put the plastic cover right back on. The plastic cover actually holds the battery in place. And now we're going to simply place the case back on. Give it a few turns with the pick to get it seated correctly so I don't cross thread. And make it to where I do less revolutions with the actual tool. And don't worry, I'm not scratching it. I'm grabbing it by the notch. I'm being very careful. This isn't even my watch, so the last thing I want to do is scratch it up for Ben. So, and there we go. Nice and snug. Back together. Let's put the micro adjustment pin back in. And then bada boom, bada bing, we're done. And there we go. Now the watch is ticking. Now we're going to set the time. The time is 12:25. Is this a screw down? No, it's not. So we're going to go, and there's no date here, so there is no AM PM setting. So we are going to go to 12:25, like so. Booyah. Watch is set. Simple, simple, simple. So that movement was a Japanese PC21 quartz movement, and the battery needed is a 377, 376. I believe, yeah, that's what it says on the Energizer there. 377, 376. And we're all done. You see it ticking. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button. This is a quick, not even really a how-to, just a quick example of me changing the battery with the quickness. Hope you consider smashing that subscribe button. Drop that hashtag Big Time Gang in the comments. And have a great day. And as always, God bless.